Hello, Faribault. Nort Johnson here with your Chamber of Commerce. I'm having a little giggle with Troy because I thought I found a small window of no rain this morning. Didn't work. I had to move my motorcycle to storage, but it's all right. A nice fresh rain. Beautiful start to the summer. Speaking of the summer, there's a lot going on in Faribault, and I mean, what a great place to live. Heritage Day is coming up. Troy's going to put the dates down here. That's about 3 weeks from this coming weekend, I believe. And that's always a good event for Faribault. We also have our downtown car cruises that are happening. Typically third Fridays, but we've sprinkled a few extra treats in there, including a significant event with the car cruises combined with the Blue Collar Festival this year. So the Blue Collar Festival is August 4th and 5th. That's Friday and Saturday. So Friday night there's going to be the normal car roll-in on the 4th down to Teepee Tonka Park. And with that, there'll be bands, food trucks, and beer garden as well. So should be pretty fun, a nice Faribault style party and celebration. And then Saturday, we've got the same thing going on, except it's not just a roll-in, it's a big car cruise contest. And the Dragons Car Club, who we're very grateful to have partnered with this year on all of the car cruise events, is putting their big show on down there. So that'll start in the morning, 11 o'clock. Yeah, let's see, music, cool old cars, a beer garden, food trucks. There's even the beanbag toss contest going on down at Teepee Tonka Park. Should be a great time, a great summer of fun coming up here in Faribault. Thanks for everything you do to help make this town great, and we'll see you next month.
Matt Johnson at Riverbend Nature Center, and just wanted to update you on some of the things happening here at Riverbend in June. So on June 3rd, we have an archery for beginners class, and that is for ages 8 through 15. So if you have someone that's really interested in trying out archery, it's a great program for them. On Tuesday, June 13th and Saturday, June 17th, we are continuing our stewardship days. And so we're going to go out and try to improve Riverbend and do some landscaping. On Wednesday, June 21st and Wednesday, June 28th, we have our Recycling and Compost Ambassadors program. So that is a 4-part program. And so you can sign up for the whole series, all 4, or just come in for one of the programs. On Thursday, June 22nd and Thursday, June 29th, we have Yoga on the Prairie. And that is with Tracy Patterson from Yoga Reset here in town. And so you can get outside and enjoy the scenery while also doing some really fun yoga. We also have our summer camps all throughout the summer. And so those are for kids ages kindergarten through 9th grade. And some of those programs are here at Riverbend. Some of them are off-site, so we get to go to a lot of really fun places like the Minnesota Zoo and a lot of other cool things as well. And those are 2-day camps. And so they're usually Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. And you can check out our website for more details about specific camp topics. We also want to make sure that you check out our website to keep updated with all the things happening here at Riverbend. It's a fun time to come out and enjoy, so make sure that you visit and stop into the building and say hi. Thank you, and we'll see you at Riverbend.
Hi, I'm Dave Nichols from the Rice County Historical Society, and I have Jenna Nelson, our curator, with us. Today I wanted to tell you about some of the great upcoming events we've got going on at Rice County. So the first Saturday of every month during the summer, we are going to be doing a Kids Saturday program from noon to 1. Jenna is going to be taking the lead on these programs, so why don't you let them know what's coming up in June?
Sure. So for June, what we are planning on doing is doing like an archaeology day for kids. So essentially lots of hands-on activities, a few kind of like learning opportunities for kids to learn more about archaeology. We're planning on doing like a shoebox excavation where the kids can take different artifacts and things home, which I think will be really, really valuable. They can, obviously check out the artifacts we have in the museum, but yeah, lots of exciting little activities that we're going to have planned. So for our very first Kids Day that we're going to be having in June, it's going to be June 10th, and we are looking kind of for a range for 3rd to 5th graders, and it's going to have a lot of hands-on activities. For example, we're going to be doing shoebox archaeology for the kids, and they're going to have little artifacts that they can take home, hopefully have a really great learning experience, learning about different kinds of archaeology, and have like an hour-long situation where they can sit and learn some things on a Saturday.
Yeah. We're really looking forward to this program. One of the things that we want to do is try and be more active in the community and get more families down here. So if that sounds interesting, we encourage you to keep an eye on our website and our Facebook page, or call down to the museum to register for that program. We'll be putting out updates throughout the summer about what the next month's programs will be. So thanks, Jenna, for filling us in on that.
Thank you.
So, couple of other big things that we've got going on down here. During the Heritage Days celebration, we will have Larry Ritchie here in the Carlander room with his Bison Bones. He will be here Friday and Saturday. That's June 16th and 17th. He'll be down here for folks to come through. He'll talk about the discoveries he's made over in Walcott Township and just generally talk about the sort of prehistory here in Rice County. We will also be down at Central Park with the chat trailer that we partner with Carleton College on to have a small pop-up exhibit to celebrate Heritage Days, as well as to do some oral histories and kind of let folks know about what's going on at the Historical Society. Two other big programs. So June 24th, starting at 11 o'clock, we are going to be doing what will hopefully be our first annual Historic Olympics. It is a sort of family field day where we will be doing historic games from the 19th century and back further, trying to sort of get folks active, get families down here. There will be prizes, there will be games. It should be a great time. So if you're interested, again, we encourage you to check out our website or come down to the Historical Society or call and register your family for that. Our last big event we have coming up in June, it's a big month for us. June 29th, starting at 4 o'clock, we are going to be doing a homegrown variety show fundraiser at the American Legion. It's one of our chances to really help fundraise for the Historical Society to make sure that we can keep doing all the great programming that we do down here and continue to fulfill our mission. We're going to be doing a vaudeville style show, so lots of little skits and musical acts that will be on the stage. There will be dinner, time to socialize, and a silent auction to help us raise some funds. So we encourage you to, again, keep an eye on everything. Call down here. We should have tickets going on sale for that here soon. Thank you to everybody that's been helping with all of these programs going on. As you can tell, we're really busy down here, and July is going to be even busier. So we look forward to seeing you and hope that you can join us for our summer of fun. The Rice County Historical Society, preserving the past for future generations.
Hi, my name's Chad and I'm the pharmacy manager at the Hy-Vee Pharmacy here in Faribault. Today I'm just going to let you know we have a 5-cent per prescription fuel saver going on, and that's for any new prescription or refill. We'll just scan your fuel saver card when you come in, and it shows up on your card in about 24 hours afterwards. So we'd love to have you come in and get your prescriptions filled. And if you would like to have us transfer your prescriptions from anywhere else, just come in and talk to one of us and we will get that done for you. Also, we're still offering the shingles vaccine and the pneumonia vaccine. And with the Medicare Part D, they are covering those to no copay. So if you're due or think you're due for either one of those vaccines, come on in and we can help you out. Looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's me, Ms. Denny, your favorite children's librarian. Thanks for joining me. I'm here to tell you about everything that's going on at your library in June, and there is a lot of great stuff. We're going to kick things off with this year's Summer Reading Challenge. June 1st is the very first day that you can stop in the library or go online and get this year's reading and activity log. This challenge is open to youth of all ages, birth through senior year of high school this fall. And you get a reading and activity log to set your own reading goal and read and do fun activities all summer long. And then when you finish, you get 4 books of your choice to keep forever. And you'll get your name in the Faribault Daily News in September. So stop in the library anytime this summer, starting June 1st, or go online, or find us out and about with the book bike, especially at Central Park on Fridays for our fun Fridays in Central Park. We're bringing those back again. They were so awesome last summer. We decided to do it again this summer. So look for us in Central Park on Fridays at 10 a.m., starting with Tui on June 23rd, Rodini on June 30th, a full band concert from Siama on July 7th, a presentation of Mixed Nuts, a kids comedy duo. That's by A Touch of Magic on July 14. Dazzling Dave will be there July 21st. He's a national yo-yo master. He's going to do a performance. And then there is an opportunity to register in advance for a How to Yo-Yo workshop that will take place right after the performance. So if you're interested in being part of that, it's open to youth ages 8 and up, and it's very limited, only 25 kids. So you're going to want to call the library and get registered for that workshop. And then we're going to end the summer on July 28th with a performance of Z Puppets Rosenschnaz. They are super fun. All of our performers are amazing. You are going to love it. So make sure you join us Fridays, June 23rd through July 28th. 10 a.m. in Faribault Central Park, and every single one of these performances will be ASL interpreted, and you'll be able to see me, and also some of our library staff will be bringing the library's book bike, and you'll be able to check out books, get a library card, and get yourself one of the library's Summer Reading Challenge reading and activity logs. Also going on in June is story time. We offer story time in 3 different formats. You can find me on the library's Facebook and YouTube page on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock, sharing a video, a 5-minute bedtime story. And then on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m., you can see me on Zoom. So if you want to join us for that, we have a great group of kids that have been doing Zoom story time for a while now. And you can join us. Just send me an email. I'll get you the link. And then in person, story time on Thursdays here at the library, 10 a.m. This all kicks off the last week of May with a bedtime story on the 30th, Zoom on the 31st, and the first summer in-person story time on June 1st at 10 a.m. Make sure you join us. It's going to be great. Our Teen Advisory Board, or TAB, will meet on Monday, June 5th at 4:30. If you are interested in being a part of TAB, get a hold of me so I can get you all the information about membership requirements and get you an application. We'd love to have you join us. TAB is for youth in grades 6 through 12. The summer is a great time to visit the library's Story Walk. So you can stop in the library and get a map, but all you need to know really is that the Story Walk begins and ends right here at the library. So you can stroll up and down Central Avenue on a warm summer day and read the pages of the current book that's on display. Make sure you check out the Story Walk. You can join our director, Delane, for our knit, crochet, and needlecraft group. That's called Stitch a Bit, and they meet on the first and third Fridays of the month at 10 a.m. in the library's makerspace. This month for June, they'll be meeting on the 2nd and the 16th. So make sure you bring your own crochet, knit, needlecraft project, and then no registration required. Just show up and enjoy the company of new friends. The summer is also a great time to check out one of the library's Minnesota State Park Passes. We have 3 park passes available for lending. They are available on a first come, first served basis, and they expire after 7 days. You do not need to return it, just recycle it. So stop in and see if you can get a park pass to check out one of our state's awesome parks. We also have adventure kits, many awesome adventure kits that you could use anytime this summer. Lots of outdoor options too. There's bird watching, rock hounding, bocce ball, disc golf, giant Jenga, washer toss. So some great yard games. You could teach yourself how to yo-yo or do magic or juggling like some of our performers do this summer. We've got a Cricut machine. We've got a 3D printer. There's knitting, Dungeons and Dragons, origami, button making, puzzles, ukulele, cake decorating. You can even borrow an engine diagnostic device to find out why your check engine light is on in your car. So stop in. These are all available first come, first serve, and cannot be reserved. Stop in the library and see what we have, what adventure awaits. We are fine free, going on into our second year now of being fine free. That started on January 1st, 2022. That's right, no late fees on any library materials from our library. So stop in and check us out. There's lots of great stuff you can get at the library with your library card. We would love to hear from you if you have any questions or want to know anything more about what I've talked about in this video. Stop in the library anytime we're open, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 9 to 5. And you can find us also on the internet. Look for us on Facebook, our website, give us a call, send us an email. We would love to hear from you, my friends. So I hope to see you this summer at the library. I hope to see you at our awesome concerts or performers in the park. It's going to be an awesome, awesome summer. Take good care, friends. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reinsbach. I was on one of these a couple of months ago, and just to refresh your guys' memory, I am one of the newer doctors here at Ritchie Eye Clinic, and I started in September. But I grew up in Waseca, so this is kind of a homecoming for me and my family. I worked for 4 years up in northern Minnesota, but we were excited to come back and be closer to friends and family in an area we're all really familiar with. And I just wanted to talk to everybody about cataract surgery lens options. That's something I see pretty much every day in clinic when people come in for cataract evaluations. Is we have lots of different options for patients, and it's all very brand new for them and things they've never thought about or heard about. So It can be a lot to kind of digest and distill into a single visit. So hopefully by putting this information out there, people will be a little more familiar and have a little more of a base knowledge before they come in for their cataract surgery evaluations. So when we do cataract surgery, we remove the body's natural lens. We always have to replace it with an artificial lens. If we didn't, you'd need really strong glasses, like the Coke bottle glasses that make your eyes look really large and magnified. So we always put in a lens. And there are different options. Insurance covers basically the most basic option, what we call the standard lens option. That is what's called a spherical lens. It does not treat any astigmatism, doesn't give you any depth of field, but is still probably the best vision we can offer. We always try to minimize the residual glasses prescription in any patient, even with standard surgery. So oftentimes, even though you're choosing the insurance covered option, which people associate with less quality, you're still getting often much less prescription or need for glasses for distance. But that does only correct your prescription for distance vision. Anything outside of a meter is what I'm talking about when I say distance. And so my expectation with a standard surgery, with a standard lens, would be that you may or may not need glasses for distance. About 30% of people have significant astigmatism, which requires correction with glasses for distance. And pretty much everybody would need glasses for up close. Caveat to that would be if they wanted me to minimize their prescription for up close. Some people are very nearsighted, meaning they can see really well up close, but vision is very blurry for distance without glasses. Some people like to stay that way because they take their glasses off when they read, and we can kind of target that as well. So we can kind of target with the standard surgery, minimal need for glasses in most people for distance or up close. About 30% of people have enough astigmatism where they're still going to need glasses for both, meaning they would still be in a bifocal or a progressive pair of glasses. Other options are available that are not covered by insurance. The next tier up would be what's called a toric lens. That's a lens that corrects astigmatism. Again, not covered by insurance in almost all cases. But that lens, by correcting your astigmatism, would, for most people, give them vision with minimal to no need for glasses for distance, and they would hopefully be able to get by with just an over-the-counter pair of reading glasses after cataract surgery. And that's a fine option. If insurance paid for it and I had astigmatism, that's probably what I would opt for sure, because there's little downside. And you'll kind of get, as I keep talking about these other options, that there is a little bit of a trade-off where you can get more glasses independence, but maybe less quality in terms of your vision. So kind of the next tier up is really the same technology, same cost relatively to a toric lens, but it's what we call blended vision. And that's where you kind of, instead of taking both eyes and targeting both for distance or both for up close, you split the eyes so that one is for distance and one is more intermediate. And that gives you a much larger functional range of vision without needing glasses. But it's not perfect vision because the eyes work best when they're working together. And when you split the eyes apart, you do lose some depth perception. And certain activities, if they're real fine print or small detail up close, you probably would still need some help to read. But one activity where people really struggle with is driving at night. You might have a little more glare with headlights coming at you because one eye is not focused on the highway, it's more on the dashboard. So you can wear a pair of prescription glasses to kind of correct that, bring both eyes back together. But again, then you're in a prescription pair. Next tier up is what's called a comprehensive lens. And there's different styles of those, but we call it either a multifocal lens or an extended depth of focus lens. Both of those lens options work in a similar fashion in that they split light. Because they're splitting the light, they're not working the way your natural lens does when you're young. And your natural lens when you're young is physically changing shape. So when you're young and you want to see far away, your lens is relatively skinny. You can get all that light from distance, and if you want to change to focusing on something up close, your lens becomes rounder. You get all the light from up close. When you split the light with an artificial lens, you get a portion from distance, intermediate, and up close at all times. And so what that does is if you have less light coming in and you're splitting it further, it can affect your quality of vision or give you a loss of what's called contrast sensitivity. So it's not without a caveat, although it does cost more, it gives you more glasses independence. There's a little bit of a trade-off. The other thing is those lenses have little rings in the implant, and that will often give you halos around lights, especially at night. The last option I was going to discuss is the newest one to the market. It's called the light adjustable lens. And that lens is most of the time the most expensive, but it's also the only lens that can be altered after it's inside your eye. The lens is made of a special material that when it is exposed to ultraviolet light, it can actually change the shape or the prescription of the implant inside your eye. And we are offering that partnered with a group in the cities that does the light enhancements or treatments. But that lens is particularly good because lenses come in kind of like a shoe size. They come in half diopter steps. So if you're a quarter diopter or in between, you might not fit exactly to the lens size. So this lens that can be kind of fine-tuned once it's inside your eye can accommodate for those small differences on an individual basis. The other thing is our formulas that we use to predict what lens a person needs are very good in most cases. There are some cases where they're less good, and those patients would really benefit more from this light adjustable lenses, or from the light adjustable lens, because we can use the best information before surgery to choose what we think is the best. But if we're off a little bit, we can fine tune it without needing to send that patient back for surgery or putting them in a pair of glasses. So that's really kind of the nice thing with that new option, is that you can non-invasively alter the result with just exposure to special light.
Hello, I'm Paul Panoski, the Parks and Recreation Director for the Faribault Parks and Recreation Department, and just want to get everybody excited for the summertime here. We've got all kinds of programs going. We'll be in absolute full swing the first week in June here. We have the Aquatic Center that's going to be opening on Saturday, June 3rd. We've got all of our youth baseball programs running at both TP Tonka Park and Jefferson, and if you have not registered, just please get registered as quickly as you can, as those programs are off and running. We have Fun Center programs running at Jefferson. They're all-day programs now and starting the week of June 5th, but we have multiple programs all summer long, so you can sign up for a lot of those. We also have a lot of preschool camps. They run up at the Washington Recreation Center, and so you can sign up for all types of those. There's all types of themes that are set for all the different camps we have going on with all of those. Tennis lessons, golf programs, we have all that. With the Aquatic Center, there's always swim lessons that are going, so we have lots of different, we have indoor swimming lessons and outdoor swimming lessons this year, so we've added a lot in that area as well too. Adult programs are going to continue, so we still have our water exercise programs, our pickleball programs, yoga, Pilates, group exercise, Tai Chi, all that continues through the summer, so none of that comes to an end, so encourage you to get signed up. We have our dance classes set up for June, so if you'd like to learn some ballroom dance type classes, please sign up for those. And as we have for previous years, we have a lot of picnic shelter reservations still. Some specific dates are getting filled in pretty fast, but we still have a lot of dates available. So we also have Concerts in the Park series, which begin on June 15th. So that's be the first Thursday of Heritage Days. It'll be that first concert there, and that'll be the Power of 10. Speaking of which, Heritage Days is going to be June 15th to the 17th. Thursday night band, as I just mentioned, is going to be the Power of 10, which is a new unique band out of the cities that we're bringing in. Friday night is going to be Mr. Peabody, and Saturday is going to be Smokescreen. And we will have the beer garden set up at Central Park on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings, actually all day Saturday and the other evenings. The parade is going to be Saturday night at 6:15, and a list of all the different events and activities going on through Heritage Days can be found at www.faribaultheritagedays.com.